Good evening, everyone. Please, if you can see my screen, can you let me know? Just type yes in the box. Oh, great. Thank you. Okay. So, thank you for attending the classes. If you've attended all the four classes, that's like an eight since the last in the last 3 weeks. Today is the final week. I'll say well done for that. If you haven't, please find time to go back and watch the videos. They're on our YouTube, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel so you'll know when the latest video is uploaded. So for the assignment, as you can see my screen, we would like you to design and create your own test script using this URL. That's the URL www.gifttreat.com as your project. www.gifttreat.com is a web application, and so your project is a web application called gifttreat gifttreat.com with gifttreat.com URL basically. So how do you do this? For you to be able to design and create your own test script. So I've outlined some steps in here so that it would be pretty straightforward for you to do. You would need to register on gifttreat.com, and please make note of your username and password. Now, and when you have your usernames and password to you, if you have two email addresses, just make a note of what email address you've used and the passwords, and you can register. Now, for you to be able to create your own test script, the particular functionality you would be working on this web app project is login. So you are going to be writing test cases for login and ensure all possible scenarios are covered for the login test. So you're going to create test cases for login and write your test scripts for those scenarios. You create your test cases for login and write your test scripts for all the possible scenarios that you have written. Now, and I'm going to give you 3 options. You can do that in an Excel sheet and in your own Azure DevOps page. Okay, what Yemi has demoed today for you, that's your Azure tool, Azure Test Management and Defect Management tool. You can create your own test cases in there, and if you create your test cases in Azure, you would need to execute the tests. Okay, but if you're doing it in Excel, you don't need to execute the test. I just want to see your test cases and your test steps written in your Excel sheet. But when you go on Azure DevOps, I would like to see that you have you've written your test cases and your test scripts, and you have executed, and you are able to show and display all those all the test reports the way Yemi has displayed them today. Trust me, you just need to play around with it. You will figure it out. It's not that difficult. Has anyone got any question? Because there are more assignments. Any question regarding this particular one? Okay, what is the deadline for submission? Okay, for this one, for this first one, the deadline for submission is in 2 weeks time. I'm basically giving, yeah, the last day for submission will be the 25th of July. Please note that the last day for submission will be 25th of July. Okay, any other question, please? And you're going to send it to admin@blueskycitadel.com. You'll be told the deadline for okay, no, okay, I've already answered that. Okay, that is fine. Now to the next one, and the submission for the next one is next week Saturday. It needs to come in next week Saturday, because these are the assignments for what we covered last week, and they were pretty straightforward. I'm going to show them now. So now, if you remember, we talked about boundary values. Yeah. So we are looking at the boundary values assignment from last week. So there's an example here, and I would expect that you'll be able to figure out what the boundary values would be for this, what the boundary values would be for that. And if you come in here, the same for this. There are basically seven of the boundary value assignments. So all you just need to fill in are the boundary values. Okay. Now, and for the equivalence class partitioning, you need to identify all the equivalence classes, and I'm going to help you with that. You're going to have 5 equivalence classes for this particular partitioned values. There are going to be 5. Your answer for this will be 5. So I'm not saying tell me the number of equivalence classes. I've only given you an hint now. There are 5, but you need to write them out. You need to write them out. We need to write the 5 equivalence classes. So what I'm basically going to do, what I'm going to advise you, the reason why I'm also giving this, I also would like that you are able to go on the internet and do your research as well. Okay, so it's really going to help you, and do your research as well. And to be able to do this, I did explain this last week, and I'm hoping that you'll be able to fill this in. And then when you find all the equivalence classes for each for those 5, it will be good if you can identify the classes that are valid if you want to test for valid test cases, and the classes that are invalid. So I think I've got another, yeah. So there are 3 questions basically around this. So the submission for this one will be next Saturday. At latest by 12 midnight. Please send them in, please. And when you just want to submit that, just add that your equivalent class partition assignment. Just add it in there. But this one, but the very first one, for your Azure test cases, yeah, for your Azure test cases, yeah, that one can be submitted the week after. That's on the 25th of July. So please make a note of that. This will be sent to you. We're going to save this file, and it will be sent to you on Telegram, because I don't think we will be able to reach out to everybody on the email. But once it's uploaded in Telegram, please pick it up and just complete the assignment. Submission dates for this is 25th, and submission date for these other ones is next Saturday, which is the 18th. Yeah. Any question, please? Yeah, the video. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll add the assignment deadline dates in there. You'll see the video. Yeah. Okay, so I don't want anybody to miss any information out here. Create your, let me add this, create your Azure DevOps page. Add the test cases. Let me just edit this quickly so you know. Okay. Add your test cases. Execute your test and show reports. Yeah. So deadline is 25th July for this one, and for this so deadline is 18th July. So you surely get these slides. Okay, you're going to get these slides in, and you can, once you're done, just send your for this one. Okay, for this one, please don't send the link. Once you are done, um once you are done, because if you send the link, you'll need to send your username and your password for this. What we want to see once you are done with this one, you can send the Azure DevOps page that you've created. We want to see that it has your name on it. Yeah, and you can do a screenshot using the snipping tool that Yemi showed. The snipping tool should capture your executed test cases. If you've executed 5 test cases, we want to see that you've executed 5 test cases. We want to see the test cases, screenshot of the test cases. We want to see the test scripts, the actual test scripts that you executed for those test cases, and we want to see the report. That's what we want to see. So I hope all of this are clear. Basically, everything you've learned today in Azure DevOps, creating your test cases, we want to see the screenshots. Yes. We want to see the screenshot. Please add another slide for the email. Sorry, I'm not sure I get that. The email to send the report to is admin@blueskycitadel.com. I'll type it in here. So that's it. Make a note of it, and it will go on the slide as well. So no, I'm still here. So that's it basically. So, and the submit to So I hope everyone is happy with that now. Any other question? Okay.